Well, it's been 17 days since the world first became aware of human-to-human cases of killer bird flu. In those 17 days, the world has watched in fear as the deadly virus spreads around the world at an alarming rate. You can see here where the most concentrated outbreaks are to date and how it is already spanning the globe from Asia to Europe and America. The nightmare started in North Korea. That country remains one of the worst hit, with fears its capital Pyongyang has an unknown number of cases of the virus. The global pandemic alert status has been raised to phase 5, that's significant human-to-human transference of the disease. Asia is worst hit. The number of suspected cases there has already passed 3.3 million, with over 75,000 deaths in the region. In Hong Kong, troops have been brought in to control the Shenzhen border. Hospitals throughout the region are already under extreme pressure, with many having to close and turn people away. Businesses have also been badly hit, as thousands of workers stay away. But in Japan, things are slightly different. They still have much of their workforce in attendance, in fact, around 80%. However, Japan has suspended all flights to and from Asia and the Pacific, and that is probably a good thing, as they have threatened to forcibly hospitalise anyone with the virus who refuses to get medical help. Well, in the United States, there have been around 10,000 confirmed cases in total, most of those along the western seaboard and mostly concentrated in and around San Francisco. Fears those returning from the Far East carried the infection with them. And as a precautionary measure, all international flights have been cancelled, leaving thousands stranded. Well, speaking at a news conference earlier today, Director of the Centre for Disease Control, Dr. James Hughes.
I think we better all keep an open mind here. We've seen it spread very dramatically and very rapidly to a number of countries. And there are measures in place now that I hope will slow it down. But I'm not going to be complacent. We're not totally on top of this by any means. And we have to stay tuned and treat this as the urgent global public health threat that it is.
Over to Europe, the first viral deaths have now been reported in Frankfurt and London. Hospitals there being inundated with people seeking reassurance, and it's feared the number of cases across Europe could already have topped 50,000. Well, within the last few days, a number of European countries have suspended international travel, with several capital cities now suffering severe disruption. Many workers have stayed away from their offices, with a major hike now being reported in those working from home, causing serious connectivity problems for broadband. But what looks to be the cause of the spread and what links all of these cities together are the international flight paths.